Customize the settings of Excel. In Excel, the default settings can easily be customized to get a better Excel experience. To access the settings of Excel, go to File, then click on Option Selection, which is the last choice in the list. A pop-up window, Excel Options, will open with a default view of all the general options for working with Excel. Along with the general setting options, you can choose to customize from the list, formulas, language, add-ins, amongst other options. So these are your general options. Let's see what customizations are possible, starting with the font. Excel's default font is Calibri 11. You can choose to change the default font by clicking on the drop-down selection and then choosing another font from the list. Likewise, the font size can be changed as well. The other setting options that can be customized here are the user interface options. You can choose to deselect any of them. Another customization available here is personalizing the username. By clicking on Office Theme drop-down selection, you can choose from the default white, light grey, or dark grey. The next customizing option is Formulas. This tab has all settings related to formula calculation in workbooks. Here you can enable or disable background error checking, select or deselect error checking rules, and choose workbook calculation to be automatic or manual. This particular setting is of importance because if it is automatic, then Excel recalculates the data automatically whenever a value affecting a formula has been changed. In case this is set to manual, you have to manually recalculate the workbook by pressing F9 or using the command Calculate Now. The next custom selection group is Proofing. Here you have multiple AutoCorrect options. You also have multiple choices in spelling corrections, like whether to flag repeated words, which is really valuable amongst others. Moving on to your next customized setting option, which is Save. The Save tab has settings such as the file location for auto recovery of Excel files, default saving location, default saving formats such as Excel workbook, XML data, web page, etc. The language set of customizations follows next. Here is where you can set your language preference. There is an available drop-down list with a list of possible languages for you to choose from. The next customizing options on the list is the Advanced Settings. This tab contains editing options. We're all familiar that when you click the Enter button, it is by default one cell down. You can actually change this default to move either right, up, or left. You also have image options such as size and quality in terms of resolution, settings for chart elements, display options for formula bars, displaying screen tips, and so on. The next set of customization is for the ribbon. Here is what you will see when you click on this option. This setting enables you to completely customize the ribbon and allows you to decide which command you want to view on the Excel ribbon. You can choose by clicking on a specific command from the left column. Then click on Add to make that command available in the tabs as available in the right list, or you can choose a new tab or new group. There are rules to be followed while doing this. A pop-up error message will let you know if a particular option needs to be handled differently. Did you know you can customize the Quick Access toolbar? You can find the Quick Access toolbar right on the top left of the screen above the ribbon. By default, you would have the Save icon and buttons for Undo and Redo. I chose to add a signature line since that is something I need ever so often. So now I can easily insert the signature line by a click of a button. The method to add any command is similar to the previous example of ribbon customization. where you can view all the toolbar options which can be selected in the left column. Then click on the Add button to move your selection to the right column. The next possible customization tab is for add-ins. This is an important feature of advanced Excel. Sometimes we use Excel to carry out complex data calculations and manipulations. Many times these require some additional functions which are otherwise not a part of the default Excel package and need to be added in the application before one can use the same. One such example is the Analysis ToolPak. On selecting and adding the .xll file, Excel will activate the Analysis ToolPak for use. As explained, while default Excel settings are easy to use for regular usage, Excel does have a lot of settings and features which are good to explore and are designed to suit changing requirements. Go ahead, identify what functions, buttons, tabs or commands that you need customized to make things easier for yourself while working on Excel. Use the option settings to customize your requirements and get a personalized experience.